Good morning, beautiful people. Happy Thursday. It's been a minute since we had one of these little car chats, so let's get into it. I know me personally, I get a little seasonal depression, and I mentioned this on one of my posts. And I think I finally figured out why, because it's not so much that things are busy and that I'm overwhelmed because I got a lot going on. If y'all know, the end of the year for me is birthdays and holidays and family and being super busy at work, which are all really, really good things. Busy at work means more money. Birthdays means celebrations of life. Family time is something that I just absolutely cannot live without. And then you got all the lights and the holiday stuff and like hanging out with my kids, which makes me really, really happy. But I think the reason why I get seasonal depression is because I tend to look over the year and I count all the things that I didn't do instead of counting my blessings. I think I focus on the things that I didn't accomplish and I beat myself up. Put it down in the comments if you can relate to that, because I'm sure I'm not the only one. Because when I made the post about seasonal depression, I had people hit me and saying that they could relate to it. Also, I have a birthday like 4 days before Christmas. My birthday is December 21st. My kids' birthdays are November 29th and December 1st. So, trying to make sure they have good birthdays, good Christmas, which thankfully my kids are not materialistic. Neither am I. I never want anything for my birthday or Christmas other than about 3 or 4 things. Good music, good food, good vibes, good people. That's it. Now, if I get a little bit of money on top of that, hey, I have a tendency to come to the end of the year and say, look what I didn't do. Another year is about to pass. Instead, I should be counting all the blessings. One of the biggest blessings is my kids are healthy and in their right mind. Yeah, my son had a little accident on Saturday, but he's recovering from that. He's doing so much better. And things could have been so much worse. Yeah, we had a car accident in July, but I still got my car. And yeah, I got some little tweaks I got to do, make sure that I'm good, but I walked away from it. My kids walked away from it. It took me forever to get back to work this year after having foot surgery, but I made it back to doing something that I love. And I'm on the way to getting back to the level of doing it the way that I love doing it. I haven't been as fast coming back to work as I once was, but slowly but surely I'm getting back to it. I think the main thing that I'm going to take away from this year is patience. Waiting until things get better, because a lot of times stuff happens and we want things to get better yesterday, like right now. And sometimes we have to wait, we have to pray, we have to work through it. We had to go through physical rehab, emotional rehab. I've been through both in the last year or two to get to where we want to go to. So if you're watching this and you feeling that end of the year pressure, it's okay. You weren't meant to be perfect. You were meant to try to do your best. You were meant to put your best foot forward. That's all we can do every day. And I think sometimes we get caught up in perfection because, another year has come, so I gotta all of a sudden snap my fingers and be perfect. No, all you have to do is be you. All you have to do is be the best you that you can be. I don't think that God made us in his own image just to be perfect. I don't think God meant for us to try to live up to this level of perfection. I think God knew that we would fail. That's why things happen the way that they did. But sometimes your failure is not just a failure, it's a lesson. Not saying that sometimes you're going to wake up and you're not going to feel like, dang, this is a horrible day, or man, this horrible thing happened to me. That's going to happen because that's life. But it's all in how we deal with it. And it's very hard sometimes to see the blessing in things. But try. And when I say that, I'm not saying it like I walk around skipping and everything is perfect and I just see the light in all the darkness. I struggle with it too. So I just want to let you know, if you're watching this and you're fighting seasonal depression and you beating yourself up because you haven't reached the things that you thought you were going to reach, it's okay. You're okay. There's nothing wrong with you. You simply didn't reach a goal. Okay, life is not over. What are you going to do in this moment so that we're not here again next year or next month or next week or tomorrow? So that you don't feel like this. Because if you feeling like you're at the bottom, ain't nowhere to go but up. Think about the very worst time in your life and think about how you got past it. You get past this too. So if you're fighting seasonal depression, or sometimes people are split up from their families around the holidays, people have lost people, and it gets really, really heavy. Please know that I am praying for you. Please know that you matter. Please know that your presence on this earth is for a reason. You're either meant to learn something from somebody or teach something. Your presence on this earth is a blessing. Whether you are the most loved or the most hated, because somebody's getting something out of it. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you for watching. Please continue to subscribe to my channel. Our goal is to get to 600 before the end of this December. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, put it down in the comments. If you're struggling with seasonal depression, put it down in the comments. Don't be ashamed. I'm fighting it too. I refuse to let it take over this year, because this is my time. My birthday is in a few weeks. My kids are healthy. I may not be where I want to be, but baby, I'm not where I was. Thank you, God. I love y'all.